Okay, y'all, so get ready with me while I talk about why I hate being the smart friend. Okay, not gonna lie, I love being the smart friend, but sometimes it really has its down moments. Like, and I'm not saying, like, I'm not putting this out there to be like, oh, I'm super duper smart. No, I'm just saying. So for me, guys, I've always just been able to do things like math, science, English. It always just came natural to me, and I've never really had to study for anything. Once I got into high school, it was kind of the same way, but I wasn't getting the grades I normally got. So normally, I've always had a 95 or above. In high school, my grades dropped for like a 95 to maybe like a 90, which isn't bad in some people's eyes, but like, as someone who's always had 95 above as a final grade, yeah, that's kind of, like most of my grades in middle school look like 97s and up. So in high school, having to actually study took me out. So that was already a thing. Like I hated that I was smart, but I actually had to work for it now, if that makes sense. Y'all look horrible. Another thing that I hate about being a smart friend is people always trying to cheat off of your work. Like people always like, let me see your paper, let me see your paper. And just like, gang, like do it yourself. I'll tell you if you're right or wrong, and I'll help you if you need help. But like really, like people cheating off me every single time. Because I want my credit where my credit is due, okay? Another thing I hate about being a smart friend is you can never be wrong. You can never be wrong. For example, if y'all working on a problem and you get the question wrong, people will say some of the weirdest things about you, bro. Like, all of a sudden, I thought you were smart. I thought you had it. Oh, well, dang, you were wrong. First of all, I already hate being wrong. Not even as, like, a smart person, but just in general, I hate being wrong. So you coming over and telling me that, yeah, you got messed up. Another thing I hate about being a smart friend is everybody's just like, you got superpowers. No, I don't have superpowers, bro. Like, I don't know. I can't just look at the problem and tell you the answer all the time. Sometimes I can. Sometimes I can't. I'm finna go in with my edge booster. But, like, people just always expect you to have the answers. And it's annoying. Another thing is when the teacher expects you to explain it to other people. When I say I'm smart, I don't mean I can explain type of smart. Sometimes I can explain, sometimes I can't. Like in math, sometimes I can't. Biology, I can never explain because I'm not even that great in biology. Another thing I hate is that, say you have a test grade or anything like that, and you don't like your grade, but it's still like a high grade. People will be like, what are you mad for? You have a high grade. I don't expect you to understand. Okay? Like, I don't expect you to understand. You'll never understand. Another thing that I hate about being a smart friend is that, say for instance, y'all have a test and there's a curve. Well, your teacher allows curves. If you got an A or you got a 100, that was like, oh my god, like, we can't get the curve because of you. Sorry guys, my bad. Okay, and the last thing I hate about being a smart friend, or just smart in general, is that when someone has a grade higher than mine. I don't know why I need so much academic validation, but I do. Like, when someone has a grade higher than mine, I am overly mad. If someone has a grade too close to mine, overly mad. Like, because now I'm trying to go to senior and figure out who it is. Okay, I think that's all that I have.